Hello and welcome back to the Barley Roast, the show where I'm Lee Fabian.
And I'm Damien Coleman.
I'm trying to spill Lee's drink.
Trying to.
Yeah, I'm Philip Morgan.
Yeah, we do not have our table.
Our table was very bright today.
Yeah.
Very bright,
Yes,
very white.
yes, Keaton probably vomited on it.
Very not soft, it's very cold and
Cold
callous to the touch.
plasticky.
Instead of warm and very fuzzy.
Yeah. Made you feel good on the inside.
Anyway, today we're drinking Green Bench's IPA. Green Bench is from St. Petersburg. Green Bench is from St. Petersburg. And I've been down to the brewery,
Hey, calm
actually.
down. Calm down.
You're rubbing me. I got that restless leg.
You're rubbing me.
Maybe you have alien leg syndrome.
Maybe.
Alien leg
But,
syndrome?
Yeah.
I've been to Green Bench. It's actually a really nice brewery.
It's a syndrome where you believe that one of your limbs has a mind of its own.
And you can't control it.
And you can't control it.
Like a foreign limb?
Yeah. Like, have you watched Parasite?
Yeah.
The Maxim? Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Only it's not actually a parasite that's trying to kill you.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not your actual limb.
So you went to this brewery?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
A few
Not
years
your actual limb?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, I've been to Green Bench a few years ago. It's really nice. They got some really good beer. And there's also
That's gonna be great.
okay. But so Paint Petersburg.
St. Petersburg?
Yeah. St. Petersburg has
St. Petersburg.
yeah.
Wow.
St. Pete has like 5 or 6 breweries in like a 2 or 3 mile stretch, like on the same street.
Like, yeah, so it's literally just...
Yeah, like they're all
You
in
wanna
walking
drink
distance
beer?
of each other, yeah.
You want to drink beer? Go here. Go to this stretch.
Yeah, so like when we went,
It's like
we
the strip of beer.
we didn't have enough time to hit all of them. So we picked out, we started on one end, we started at St. Petersburg Brewery, St. Pete Brewery. And from there we went to Green Bench, and then from there we went to Three Daughters.
Yeah, they probably do. They probably do bar crawls all the time.
Yeah.
Probably like special events.
Yeah, like you can just park on one end of St. Pete and then just walk to each one. And then when you're done, walk back.
Walk back.
By the time you get to your car, you've burned off the alcohol.
True.
So this reads, this is our benchmark beer, a medium-bodied ale with aromas of soft citrus and earthy pine, combined with very subtle notes of tropical fruit. This highly hopped American-style IPA leaves your palate with a lingering dry and bitter finish. I couldn't read that for some reason. It's like that green. There's also some history to it.
You're losing your eyesight.
I'm not losing my hair, that's for damn sure.
True.
In the early 1900s, St. Petersburg was known as the city of green benches. Yes. Yeah, you get like the fruity flavors towards the end. The benches were a gathering place for residents and tourists, serving as a symbol of hospitality, bringing people together. As we searched for a name representative of St. Petersburg, we looked no further than the Green Bench. It's a 6.8.
Welcome
Yep.
to the
It's got
Green Bench.
68 IBUs.
That's gonna come real loud through the mic.
Oh, that?
Like all that can turning.
All that can turn in?
Yeah, I was about to say, we have to be careful about what we do to this table because
It's gonna be like three times louder on the mic.
it's noisy.
Oh, man.
Some of that.
We had a kid
ASMR.
ride a whale raft. Well, he didn't ride a whale raft.
It's battle.
Yeah, I was gonna ask how was paintball.
It was alright. It wasn't that bad. MVPS was pretty good. The weather was pretty terrible. It rained the whole time. Oh, it was fantastic.
It was exactly the same here.
Yeah, I know. Well, I think it rained.
There was like...
I think it was a little worse here. Because, like, my backyard is really bad right now.
Yeah.
Really bad. But
Like everywhere is flooded.
been
I mean,
raining
there was
nonstop.
some nice like jacuzzi pools in the middle of the field that like players would dive through and stuff. But anyway, we inflated up a like a Shamu raft,
Yeah.
and for some reason one of the players wanted to use it in the game. So we had to tell him, like, first off, if you're shot in the Shamu, you're out. Like, it's a part of your equipment.
It's a part of you. Oh God.
Yeah,
it's a big target.
Yes, it really was. Anyway, I have a video of it. Dude fucking runs out to the corner. Shamu, it's like way too high, so he yanks him down and he's shooting, and I have to like go around and check him because I thought he maybe took one to the top of the Shamu. Well, that wasn't the case. He didn't get shot in the Shamu at all. So he like tries to figure out where the handle is and then runs all the way down the side of the field and like murks these kids and then like whale slams it on the buzzer. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous.
Free Willy that shit.
Everyone doubted him, and
he one-handed the whole game.
Yeah.
He one-hand shot at people the whole game because he was running with the whale and flailing it around.
What a pro.
It was super amazing.
What a pro.
And he was using a super old like hopper. So the current hopper version is like the Rotor 2 or HK Army's new rotor or GI's new rotor.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this guy was running around with a fucking what was it? An old view loader or old Resi, I think is what it's called. Revy, I think. Old Revolution hopper. Resis are guns, Revolutions are hoppers. It's so hard, so much history. Anyway, this thing is like 90s baby. Like this thing is ugly and slow, and it still works. It does its job. But he was running with it, and I'm like, why? It's like my other hopper broke, so this is the only thing I had. Okay,
got the job done.
He did though. Yeah, exactly. He did it.
Yeah, and I mean in the weather that we were in, I would have rather used something that was just like straight electrical, like this powers this motor, not this powers this computer to let you know when it's not being pressurized, like there's not this much pressure to set off a sensor.
Yeah.
To tell you, hey, you need paint. Like it's different. Yeah, Texas. Fucking.
It's like driving like old like 70s cars that are like pure mechanical and there's no computer and like response time is immediately. Like you tap that gas pedal and you're flying.
What did we do Saturday night? Oh, I got to see my friend Nani.
Nani?
Yeah, his name is Jonathan, but we call him Nani.
Nani?
Nani is an interesting man. Nani,
How do you spell that?
Nonnie, Nani. Yeah. Nani's a cop. I love him. But when he's not at work being a cop, he's not a cop. He's just a big turd.
A big turd.
He's just like a big turd.
That's how a lot of cops are.
He's a good person.
He's not a bad person. He's just a turd.
That's how quite a few cops end up being. It's like once they're off duty, they're just they're just
he's
people.
Goofy. He's so goofy. He's like he would walk by like Phil. Like what? I love you. Phil. What? I hate you. It was like within a spin. Yeah, it was like right there. Like that was like him walking by.
All right. While you were gone, so we it was Damien's birthday.
Yeah, I saw the pictures of you asleep in your bathtub.
I wasn't in my bathtub. I don't think I was in the bathtub. I was missed.
I think that was just on the floor.
I was in the floor in the bathroom.
Oh, yes. Well, it's like the same.
I do not remember the end.
Yeah. Was it the end?
I had.
Was it the middle of it?
I had the pleasure, the joy, of being a butler and annoying the fuck out of everybody.
It was great. He was the hors d'oeuvre guy. Hors d'oeuvres.
I created a character. His name's Jasper.
So you created another persona.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Because we were... So, Damien's dad, Nick, and Lori were there, and Lori just makes food all the time if there are people.
Uh-huh.
And when we were helping...
complaints about it.
Yeah, when we were helping carry things in, the only thing, like, I got to the car last, and the only thing that was left was just, like, this little, like, dish of little, like, sandwich triangles. And I just was like, all right, picked it up, walked it in like it was a little pizza pie. And I think it was Lori that said, "You look like a butler." And just immediately I snapped into it, and I was just like, hors d'oeuvre, hors d'oeuvre, hors d'oeuvre.
And I think Lori was like, "Oh yeah, you can put that over there, sweetie." And you're like, "No, I'm holding it."
It's like, yeah, I'm committed. It's already happened. They tore one of the streamers and like made a little bow for me. It was so much fun. I had more fun with that character than I should have. Because I would literally just walk up to people like, hors d'oeuvre, hors d'oeuvre.
It was a fun night.
Hors d'oeuvre. Hors d'oeuvre.
Yeah, it was. It was pretty awesome. Yeah,
It was Friday night, right?
Saturday night.
Saturday night.
Saturday night.
Yeah, no. For Saturday,
I got attacked with silly string.
I got done at like 5 o'clock.
Did you see the axe that I had?
No.
Oh. So
I didn't see your axe.
I got a skillet for free
in a minute.
from a restaurant.
A skillet?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't steal it. I straight up asked. We're at Outback.
Okay.
I ordered a steak, and one of my sides came in like a little, what was a cast iron skillet, until I like picked it up and looked at it and was like, "This is ceramic, weird." And I was like, the waitress came by and I asked her, "How often do these skillets disappear? Like, how often do people take these skillets?" She's like, "I don't know why. Do you want one?" I'm like, "Kinda. Here's a to-go box."
All right.
I was like, "Lady the skillet."
Thanks, lady. You just got $3 more because of that.
Nice.
No.
Off of a tip. Anything from a tip. Anything.
No, so Damien's party was it was God of War themed.
Yeah.
So
God of War themed.
Yeah, well, like, he was outside at one point. Like, they took half of us into.
Did you have to go into a battle? Did you have to battle your way through the party?
We ambushed him. Yeah.
Oh my
at the end.
fucking
yeah.
At the end, but like no, in the game you find these chests throughout the world, and they have like 3 symbols, and you have to find the 3 symbols around the area to unlock it. And that's what they did. They had a box with 3 symbols on it, and they made me walk around the house and find the symbols. And then Jessica made like a
drunk?
Huh? I was pretty drunk at that point.
Oh man.
Yeah, and like while he was doing that, like half of us got our faces painted.
Jessica did almost the whole thing. I think she designed, but she like made me like a cardboard.
That was her and
styrofoam
Zach.
axe.
Her and Zach made a few of them, like 3 or 4 of them.
Which Zach?
No. There's more than one.
Zach and Zach. Zach Wallace.
Yeah, Zach Wallace.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They made more than one.
They made a few.
Oh, okay.
I had one of them.
Oh no!
Keaton, no!
Oh no! Get out of here with your catnip, catfish, toy cat, no!
It's probably fine.
Probably just an earthquake on the camera. Oh, we should pretend we have an earthquake.
I could compensate it in editing. I'll fix it in post.
Fix it in post.
But so they made these axes out of
an axe.
They were newspaper handles with cardboard blades.
They were awesome.
So they took all this time to like roll up these like sheets of newspaper and like wrap them around and paint them for like the handles, and then they attached the like this cardboard axe blades to them.
I had so much fun.
When we did the ambush, I had one of the axes. It broke immediately. Like I didn't even get to hit Damien with it. Like he opens up the chest and is like, "Oh no!" and everyone charges him, and I go, "Ha!" and it just snaps back. And I was like, "Oh."
Well, I must have gotten like the most durable one or something, because mine's still together.
Mine broke immediately. I didn't even get to hit you with it.
Anticlimactic.
I literally just like, as soon as it broke, I just sat there just like, oh.
Epic sad face.
And like after everyone went outside, like Jessica and Zach walked by and I just showed it to them, and they were like, "No, that was one of the good ones." I was like, "This is not a good one." It broke immediately. I'm sorry.
It wasn't that good.
Like,
I think I got one of the good ones.
God.
I felt so bad, but it was really funny.
I bet that was hilarious. Yeah, no, we just went to Outback and caused a ruckus, and like the old people around us were staring at us. And then it was so weird because we did this next day. Also, we went to Chili's after we were all done, and we just sat down and caused a ruckus.
Outback to Chili's?
No, Saturday was Outback.
Okay.
Sunday was Chili's.
I thought you went from Outback to Chili's. I was like, damn.
So we get done at Chili's, and like we know that we were being disruptive. We know that we were being a little
Rambunctious.
like talking to our
Rambunctious.
oh my god, one of the fucking guys was like, so can I get your number? And the waitress was like, my boyfriend wouldn't like that. He was like, is he here right now? Yeah, he's working right now. Is he here working right now? Yeah, he is. Oh, maybe it's not a good idea to take your number then. Yeah, why not? Anyway, we were messing around with her. Her name was Dakota. Oh, man. Dakota let me walk out with a margarita mixer. I asked her, I was like...
And the skillet? Oh, wait, no, that's Outback.
That's 2 for 2, man. 2 for 2. And I just straight up asked both of the waitresses.
Maybe that's
like,
how, wow.
Can I have this? Like, I don't want to steal it. But, like, if it goes missing... One girl went, here's a to-go box. It looks like your to-go food. And the other girl was like, I'm not wearing my glasses, so I don't really know if you took anything or not. I'm like...
Man, yes.
Alright.
Okay. You have just gave me permission to steal this, or liberate it, or...
Maybe you have a special power. Maybe you can
it's
just...
like bardism.
Maybe you can just ask people if you can have something.
I feel like I'm a real-life bard
happens.
sometimes. Because, like, I do a lot of singing randomly, and then, like, I'm really good at talking to people. So,
Good charisma.
Good charisma. Not so much luck. Terrible luck.
Terrible luck.
Terrible.
Yeah, same.
Oh.
Friday night, at like midnight, me and Carolyn decided to go to Steak and Shake.
I feel like I gotta sneeze. Is it happening?
I thought you were shaking your head.
It's not happening. It's not happening. I'm not gonna
pineapple.
No.
But yeah,
Worst
no.
feeling.
Shove both of your fingers up your nose and vigorously shake them.
Like vigorously.
It's like when you take a bowling ball and just...
I've never done that with a bowling ball.
I'll try it sometime. It's
Snap
very
your
great.
wrist.
It's very, very difficult.
Pretty sure you snap your wrist
Shut
at some
up.
point.
You don't know anything.
It's very difficult, probably very strenuous on your muscles and your arm.
Your ligaments.
Everything fits in your arm.
You were saying?
But yeah, no, me and Karen decided to go to Steak and Shake at like midnight.
Was the food bad?
And
did your colon blow out?
No.
Then you're
My
good.
colon is fine.
Then you're
It
fine.
was good, yeah. It was good. But on the way, my back tie decided to blow.
So you're back,
No.
Dad.
Yeah.
Your back dad decided to blow.
Damn it.
That goddamn back dad.
It's better than the front dad going.
Front dad is the most important.
That freaking back dad. Housing Saddam Hussein.
The back dad.
Damn it, the back dad. It's like
Get
the back.
Get it?
It's like
I get now.
I
I get now.
have a one-off D&D character. His name is Benjamin Ghazi.
God damn it.
Yeah. That's my Weave name. That's my Weave username is Benjamin Ghazi as well. I was like,
yeah.
it's so... I just can't. I'm never going to get to use it again.
But and then we waited for Triple, because I could not, so I had a donut in the car, but apparently last time I went to get my tire changed, they tightened the lug nuts too tight, and so I couldn't get it off.
Fun.
And I called the AAA guy, he couldn't get them off.
Christ.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And so he was like, hey, do you want me to tow you to your apartment? Yeah, sure. Tell me to... And then we got back to my apartment, and then the battery on my car died.
No.
The next day.
Oh, no.
So I had to buy a new battery, yeah.
What a
Oh,
birthday.
no.
I know, seriously, what a great start to my birthday. But
At least it
worked out.
ended well.
Exactly, and as well, I also saw
weekend.
Deadpool.
I
Nice.
didn't see
It was
Deadpool
good.
yet.
Yeah, me neither.
I left my debit card
It's really
in
good.
my pocket of my work pants.
Oh.
And I went to Lakeland and did not have my debit card.
Ooh.
Damn, what did you do? It's like, I owe you money.
I had some cash, so
Okay.
kind of worked out.
Yeah, that works.
I like having gas.
I do and don't.
It did kinda.
I got so used to it being a server.
Having cash? Yeah. You get a lot of cash at the server.
Yeah.
Who was tapping the table? What was that?
I moved my leg and my phone in my pocket hit the leg
Oh,
of the table.
Mm.
is that what that was?
I can use it again if you want.
No. Stop. Lord, stop!
Lordy!
I'm gonna have to ask you to stop, Mort.
I'm gonna need that.
Right as we stop this episode.
Cease and desist.
Put a hold on this. We're gonna pump the brakes and get back to you next time on the Barley Roast.
What?
Bye-bye.
I don't know.
Oh my god.
That's quite
It's the Soul Train.
That's quite the conclusion. I liked it.
Turd.